What is something you learned in life much later than you should have? Willing to donate some of your time to doing something for them. That means that you must have a lot of free time for them to waste for you. Doing all the thankless crap work that they don't want to do. My time on this planet is limited. I no longer donate it to people who do not respect either my time or me. I work out and live a healthy lifestyle. I still had surgery to remove a brain tumor that was found in me, which luckily was not cancerous, but it served as a wake-up call for me to expect the unexpected. Only recently did I figure out which direction batteries go into a device. My whole life I had to look at the directions to show me which end went where. Pump end goes on flat part. Flat end of the battery goes on the spring. To be fair, I have never used many things that use batteries. The importance of self-compassion. I am a recovering perfectionist and high achiever. I have beaten myself up a lot over the years. Finally, I learned the importance of being kind to, accepting, and forgiving of myself. It's a work in progress, but I'm starting to feel better. That being different doesn't make you weird. People made me feel out of place when I'm not doing things everyone is doing. For a while I thought I was weird and will never be accepted or something, but now I don't care since I don't even want to be part of that kind of vibe. Tidying up as I go along. If moving through the house, always try to take something back to where I should go or be thrown away. Why did it take me to get to 40 years old to stop living like your average teenager? I'll sort that later, and then not doing it. Mental health should be approached proactively, vice reactively, no matter the age. It's best to learn how to deal with big issues by dealing with the small issues first. Learning how to communicate and understanding your emotions will help achieving peace of mind. The only goal that leads to happiness is seeking happiness. If you seek fame, success, or truth, happiness will not follow. I used to search for truth, and it ruined me. There is so much evidence of injustice and hatred and meaninglessness. That all the bullying they made me for being ugly didn't make me realize that I'm far from handsome. When I dated a model in my mid-20s is when I realized that I wasn't a piece of ugly shit. What unconditional love is and feels like. I was so harsh with myself for years and was always almost waiting for abandonment because I didn't know that I had only known conditional love. Nose hair trimming and general appearance enhancing. Growing up without the internet meant essentially looking like shit most of the time. 'Cause you didn't know there was another way. Dressing nice changes how people interact with you. It's like I was doing society on hard mode before. This is especially important if you are out of shape and or unattractive. Job hopping is okay. Even encouraged now. Staying loyal to one company is boomer lifestyle, which is only affordable if you're getting decent wage in the first place. It's okay to not immediately treat everyone like your best friend. Some people will take advantage of that kindness. It's much better to trust. But verify that I have ADHD. Also, waiting to be tested for OCD, joked about it growing up. Until my therapist brought it up, suggested I look into it. Expensive, sensible shoes are absolutely worth the money. Ultimately, they're just as economical as cheap shoes, and your feet will thank you. Taking notes on paper, a notes app, or on a calendar. I didn't realize how beneficial it was until my 40s. Now I've got notes everywhere. It took me 18 years to realize shampoo goes before conditioner. I always wondered why my hair felt silky smooth before I used the shampoo. That most things are not in my control. And it appears learning how to actually cope with that will come even later. Lots of posts about emotional health. And I'm just here to say I was 20 before I learned that out of ours in February. Human resources doesn't have your best interests in mind. Human resources has the company's best interests in mind. Nothing matters as much as I think it does. Just live your life the way it makes you happy and ignore the no's. That I'm 27 meters, and realized my attraction to men only about 8 months ago when I met my now boyfriend. There is such a thing as too much effort. I made small changes in relationships and things fell apart. Adulthood is way more like being a preteen teenager than I could have ever anticipated. Holy fuck, that so many people are semi-literate and don't know the difference between then and then. Team sports are a great shortcut to learning social skills and becoming more well-rounded. Sometimes people keep you around because they're threatened by your potential. Learn to make yourself happy, rather than expense yourself to make others. Not everything I was told was true. Guess I learned much later. If you don't make mental health a priority, it will make itself a priority. I thought the 7 C's were the 7 cease continents until I was 21. How to drive a car. LOL, got my driver's license only last year at 21. Stand up for yourself and people will stop taking advantage of you. Don't be friends with your ex if you still have feelings for them. Sometimes the hurt and pain you feel comes from your own family. Savings. Really had no idea how early I should have started. Learning the difference between then and then. Oh wait, my parents were toxic and a danger to myself and my kids. Boundaries are hard but easier the more you practice.